Alright, so you're wandering through the internet. Entertainment levels are low. You both are about to die of boredom. What do you want to do?
I look for a cool new podcast.
Yeah, and I assist. Alright, give me an investigation check. Oh yeah, and roll with advantage.
Bond's Journal, page 54, continued. As we were leaving Tribor, we heard sounds of distress coming from the town, so we headed back. There were a bunch of orcs riding birds, so we smashed them, only to turn around and see a bunch of orogs and 2 fire giants. We charged them and were successful. Our hard-won success was short-lived though, as there were more enemies closing fast.
Okay, so you guys just felled the 2 fire giants, and
I mean, they felled him, but
yeah, a couple times. He got back up.
He didn't die, so
something up in there.
Do you guys start looting the bodies?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, so
there's still Macmans running around.
Yeah, you said you were going to tell us about
that you
that.
can see.
I've got like a hit point. I'm all about
But
this.
so they were setting
about
everything
the,
on fire and then they just disappeared?
Well,
I'm riding
you
in
can't
circles.
see them.
Oh, at this moment,
Right,
you're saying?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, if I remember right, I'm riding my dog in circles chasing birds.
Yes, it was the death circle going on.
Axe beaks.
Well, the axe beaks were south. You were doing circles around the giants to keep out of range,
Okay.
and it was supposed to be a play on what the axe beaks were doing.
All I know is
I'm
it's
gonna
like the
spend
Swiss Family
2
Robinson movie.
Cure wounds on you. So
I'm the
Tell me
killer.
how many points I got.
2d8 plus 8. Will and have
I'm all those skulls.
I chug a health potion.
Okay. So this is literally like the round after battle. You guys are just kind of peppering back up and getting ready.
I healed him a bit. If you didn't hear.
I relight my pipe and offer a puff to the
I think I was actually downed when
my
we
dog.
ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Or
I
supper, I mean.
Does you-
Supper.
Does
I can give you
supper
a health
accept?
potion if you want.
Oh, it's good. I got 14 hit points.
Handle
You're
animal.
a tank, so.
Animal handling of 12. Is he a smoker? I don't know.
We'll probably get a
No, not with a 12.
I hope.
It kind of like licks at the
It's
end
not
of the
what
pipe
happens
and
with
doesn't
our
really know what
podcast.
to do.
We'll figure it out.
Speaking of
Doesn't stay
your
with
dog,
me. Yeah.
I need to go find Dog, my horse.
Oh, I remember
The bounty
that.
hunter.
All right.
Probably too slobbery for it.
Yeah. All right. So, Bon, Tin, and Kinian, you notice something is amiss right now. Keo and Minette are oblivious to the six black figures approaching from the sides, from some of the burning houses around you. They look like shambling, like cooling forms of magma, and there's 3 on each side of you. You all are in kind of a circle like we are now.
How far away are
They're about 60 feet away.
Guys, things.
We have a problem.
So everybody roll initiative, please.
I should have checked.
Getting this session started out hot.
But check.
Roll up 20, roll up 20, roll up.
Oh, okay.
All right, come on. Let's wait till the last hour to say that crap again.
So, Bon, you got like
There's my 20 for the day.
You got your 20.
Don't kill me
Kinian?
on
15.
editing.
15.
10.
You've got 10. And I've got
That stuff's solid
less
gold.
than 10.
All right, they've got 10.
So they roll off with AJ.
All right, actually,
Or DM,
PC's auto.
DM just
succeed.
decides.
Do you want Hoodoo to go on my turn? or-
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Any familiars and stuff like that will always go on the player's turn. Okie dokie. So,
He's flying in circles too.
Keo, you didn't notice them. Bon.
Yep. And I'm at 23 in the order.
Yes. Bon, you did notice them, and they look awfully menacing. What would you like to do? They have like a semi-solid mass on the outside, kind of like lava, like cooling lava, and how they're moving is kind of fluid. Like their legs are more sliding than stepping.
I yell, "Stop!" and smack my quarterstaff into the ground.
Smack your quarterstaff on the ground.
Mhm.
And what does do it just as a motion?
Yeah, just like a for effect.
Okay. Is that your action?
No, my action will just be to hold
Okay.
action until the hostile creature is within 5 feet of me.
Okay. So they don't stop. They don't seem to understand what you're saying. One actually has like flaming kind of hair and like flames coming out of the palms. The other ones aren't ablaze. And the one that has fire is just kind of like and is continuing to walk forward.
So he appears to be the leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gideon.
I drink a healing potion.
Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Terrible.
Oh no.
Minimal. What's that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
As a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
just because I think this would be cool,
Okay.
can I throw my water skin at one of them?
Yeah, sure. Well, I don't think that'll be a bonus action, but you can definitely throw your water skin in. So basically, you don't add your proficiency. Is basically it.
Recklessly throw the water skin. Do I add strength?
You can, yes.
18?
18. 18 will hit. Yeah.
Damage is up to-
Yeah. So you're gonna do 1d6 of water damage.
Yeah! Next,
Which one are you throwing it at?
the leader.
Okay. Sounds good.
Next round, I drop trout. 1 water.
1 water damage. All right.
Make it for less.
It all comes out in the wash.
The dice have turned.
Yeah. Yeah, so the water skin hits him and pops open, most of it splashing away from him. Some splashes against his face and kind of leaves almost like an acid look where the rock like hardens for a second and it kind of hisses at you and then it starts to like liquefy again into that kind of molten look. He definitely feels like, or looks like he took damage more than you. All right.
Yes, 2 damage.
Next is Minette.
I shoot him.
Shoot him. The leader.
Yep. 23.
23 hits.
10, 15, 19 damage.
19 damage. Holy crap.
Some piercing, some thunder.
Okay. That. Ooh. They, all these magmen, look towards the, like, this liquefied mass, and it turns kind of into like a puddle of lava, and one just kind of screams in rage and lights on fire. just to be clear, Keo, you are about 30 feet away from them. So, yep, because you're doing the death circle on the outside. So you're going to be circling at that distance They all make it up to that area, but how it's shaped is kind of more like a. They create almost like a circular V, and you're at the top point, so nobody's within range of striking.
But they are within like 10 feet of
Yes. So they move that 30 feet, and then they double move, so they're within striking distance of everybody else. So they'll be another 30 feet away from you at the end of this turn. So, but it's interior, right? Does that make sense? Okay. So, they don't attack on their turn. It is end of turn. From what you're seeing, they don't seem to have weapons. If you make a Arcana check for me, you can do 2.
I know things. 21.
21. You understand basically that magmen they're fire elementals that are captured within a material plane's like crust. So they embody this like lava, and basically you don't want them to touch you. What did you have?
I had a 21.
Same thing.
I yell out loudly. They bad touch.
They bad touch. Okay. And Tim.
The one that set itself on fire, screaming, I'm gonna do ranged spell attack on him.
Okay. Oh, also for
Maybe not.
for the Arcana rollers, you know that they are immune to fire and they're resistant to most damage, most non-magical damage.
17 to hit.
17 hits, yes. Are you attacking at the...
The one that's on fire screaming at set
Okay.
up.
What are you attacking?
It's guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Alright.
11.
11 what?
Or radiant, sorry.
Radiant
Whoa.
damage. 11 radiant. Excellent. Dead.
So there's 4 left.
4 left.
Oh, and I retreat like 20 feet back if I'm able to.
Nope.
There's still like the V is like all around
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Okay.
You could retreat the towards the opening.
I will do that.
Okay, so you're moving towards Theo.
Now these are small-sized creatures.
Yes.
Just for what I say to them. So, as my action, I would like to order my familiar to do a flyby of one of them to kind of distract it, create advantage. You know, it'd be like an aid
Yep.
action for one of my patriots.
Okay. Who do you want to aid?
Well,
It's
just
whoever attacks.
whoever attacks the one that is swooping
Okay.
at.
Okay. Fantastic.
Swoop past. So that'll be my action, is to order my familiar.
Okay.
Then, as I hop off my mount, which is whatever movement, I'm gonna try looking cool when I do it.
Okay.
So acrobatics of 9.
Okay.
So
What are you trying to do?
just
Are you trying to
flourish.
Okay. Okay. So you go to dismount, but at the start of your dismount, your is it stirrups that you have? Yeah, your foot gets caught in the stirrups, and so you're not able to just like kick your leg off.
I kind of kick out and I like land on one foot and I hop a couple times as a stirrup
Yep.
grabs on my foot.
With your floppy hat.
And these now I'm gonna lose control of my dog, but
Okay.
I'm sure a dog would not be trying to
No.
fight it anyways. So
No.
we're not. And these are small, right, Magmans?
Yeah.
Okay. So I turn to the Magmans and I say to them, "Hey, pick on someone your own size."
Okay.
And item interaction, I draw out one of my daggers.
Okay. Perfect.
And that's my turn.
All right. Bon.
How far away are they?
I can't remember.
They're right up in your
Yes,
face.
I have no spells. Firebolt.
They're within striking distance.
Okay.
So-
that would have triggered his held action.
Yes. It's warming up today. We'll get there.
So Bond killed it, not Minette. Minette
Yes,
didn't shoot.
that is exactly what happened.
That is, yes.
Well done, Bond.
Thank you.
Yep.
I always knew I'd be good with guns.
Remember to add one ammo.
I go up to the nearest one and whack it twice with the quarterstaff. First one's gonna be so I rolled a 5 and a 17.
Okay.
So if I take advantage on that, I'll just take
Yep.
17.
Yep. Okay.
And that hits.
So the flyby happens, and you get the advantage. That hits. Let's resolve that one.
3 bludgeoning and 2 poisoning damage.
Okay.
And that's a magical weapon.
Yep.
And it's a magical weapon. And then the other quarterstaff smack is a 21.
Hits.
It's 9 bludgeoning and 3 poison.
Dead.
Take it. And I backpedal
Okay.
30 feet.
Towards the opening as well. So you're following 10 out.
Yep.
Actually, you're surpassing her now. But okay. Are you guys basically congregating around Keo? Is the idea?
Sure.
Okay.
I imagine the dogs just running around. In
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah. Doing the same thing. It's still. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's probably circles around nothing.
Yeah.
I just need a dog.
Kinian, you've got. There's 3. 2 of them are in striking distance.
Okay.
Or you can strike them, or vice versa.
It'd be a lot cooler if we were in the bar and I could throw kegs at them.
True. But you're not in bar.
Damn it.
Just quick pick this fight up and bring it to a bar.
I just, I sigh with, like, pushing a dislodged rib back into its place. You know, from being hit over the head multiple times by a 4-foot diameter sword.
Yep.
Enrage and drop my shield and swing wildly at the closest one.
Okay.
Recklessly?
Yes. And that will be 18.
18 hits.
8.
8. It's not doing well.
I hit him again.
Okay.
I definitely hit. Better. 12.
12. It's dead. It drops to a pool of lava. Please make a saving throw for me. Dexterity.
And I see it. My danger sense.
Yes.
It's tingly.
Yes. It drops into a pool of lava and it starts to bubble and become like unstable.
14.
14. You make it. Bon, I also need you to make a saving throw. When it dies, it explodes and it covers quite the radius. You and Bon are within this radius.
Within the danger
Yes.
zone.
And danger zone, Lana. You guys take. What'd you get?
17.
17. You succeed as well. You guys take 2 points of fire damage.
Still 17.
All right. Next
We took water bottle damage.
minute.
Are there any right next to me?
There is, yes.
I disengage.
Okay.
Go away.
Okay, towards the group. Okay, fantastic.
Yes, everybody get behind me. I'll protect you.
Let's see. Everybody, did you did you leave the area as well?
Heck no.
No. Okay. So
I'm still holding my ribbon here.
yeah. So how this is going down is it kind of looks like a cluster, like a half moon around Keo, with the point man of Kinian and 2 magmen swarm in on Kinian.
Bring it.
The first magman attacks at a
remember they have advantage.
19 plus 4. And then, they've got advantage?
Yeah, I reckless.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And I dropped my shield.
Yep.
They only need to make 17.
Okay. So a 20, whatever, 19 plus 4, 23 hits, and a 14 misses, right?
Yep.
Okay. And so you take 1 hit. So the Magman grabs at your wrist, and his the heat from his touch produces 6 points of fire damage. Your like armor and such is starting to heat up, and until you do something about it, you will take 5 points of, you will take fire damage each time it's their turn. Next is Tin.
I'm going to use Guiding Bolt on the one that just grabbed me.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 24 to hit. 20 damage.
Damage, dead. Make a dex save for me, please.
40.
Nice. You take 4 points of damage, and his buddy makes the save as well. Oh wait, fire damage anyways, it doesn't matter. So anyways,
Save and takes half of no fire damage.
that's right.
All right.
Well done. His buddy just kind of like wipes the lava like off his face real quick, and lights up with the fire. Yo.
Glass staff in hand and dagger in the other, I rush forward
Okay.
to engage the remaining Magmans who were foolish enough not to listen to my advice.
Okay.
And it is adjacent to him.
Yes.
So I attack. It is sunny out, which causes disadvantage.
Yep.
But it's threatening my friend, which causes advantage.
I will say at this point in the day,
Yeah.
it is so clouded with smoke from the town burning, you wouldn't be in direct sunlight.
Okay.
So
This would be like an overcasty day. There is a lot of smoke.
Then I smack with advantage with the glass staff first, using my fearsome strength. I rage up the Magman, and I hit him for pew, 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 pew. But I'm using it one-handed, so that's 2d6 plus 1.
Just leave all those in.
So that
It's a thing now.
is 8 plus, so 12 damage
12
with the glass staff,
Okay.
and then I stab him with my dagger.
Okay. So you hit him. You
Yeah.
you fell him with your glass staff, and he's starting to
Run
like
up.
fall back.
What I do is I run up, charging with the glass staff like a lance,
Okay.
right into its gut.
Okay.
And into it. And then I stab with the dagger for 10 plus 7, 17 hit.
17 hits.
And stabby for 5 damage.
All right. So on the first strike, you lance through the Magman's body. The
Staff glows from the heat.
Yeah. It's actually starting to almost bend, and and you come in with the dagger. Lava splashes out. Make a dex save for me, please.
I make 6. 19.
You take 3 damage. And
Oh, I've lost hit points.
so he's dead. Well done. Kinian, you are on fire still. 5 damage.
I take out my water sack and use my elemental magic to spray it all about Kinian.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are doused. Nice. All right.
Steam rising.
Yes. So, now cutting to the NPCs. We have Darathra and Narth You both are running out of the bell tower, and and the magmen were climbing in the windows and like lighting this tower ablaze, and you narrowly escaped. And after a second or two of looking around, you see the people that came into town earlier are laying the final blow on a fire giant. There's one already lying on the ground, and this female is now crumpling. As you're seeing this display, you're starting to feel the heat towards your back, and it seems actually to be growing in strength. You notice, Narth, just by like quick looking back, you see those magmen starting to chase you. There's 6 of them. What would you like to do? You don't really know anything about these creatures. They look fairly magical, but you haven't really heard anything about them.
Does the town have a water source?
It's not like a water tower. There's small wells in the parking lots. You would probably... The one well is kind of like spurting up from the damage that the giants created. But that's... that's it.
Is there any body of water near the town?
No.
No?
Not within a couple minutes.
Does Dorathra see the things coming, or
no? With a shout from Narth.
I think we head toward the party of adventurers.
seems reasonable to me.
They're getting business done.
Yeah, so Narth, you're like, run! and you both just like start taking off, right? And you're running towards these adventurers, and as you're getting closer, you're about a quarter of the way there, you start to see more magmen, and I create like this V around them. And your heart starts to sink in despair, right? Because your safety is now endangered. You see though that these adventurers are much more adept at fighting than you might have hoped, and they are cutting down these magmen quickly. This even bolsters Narth. You would probably think that these are more easier to kill than what they seem. You're running, and about 3/4 of the way there, they're just cleaning up the last of the magnet. and you reach the party. So, you guys were able to outrun the magnet. Your base speeds are 30, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys were able to outrun the magnet. You are now one party, and I'll take care of the NPCs. So.
I was about to reward ourselves with deeds to the town and riches.
Alan, I need to
Yes.
apologize. I forgot you don't add your strength modifier to
throw.
offhand.
Oh, that's fine. What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
5 was a 1.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you already said
either
it was
way.
dead.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize because I did screw up.
that's okay. No worries.
How could a
That's
sorcerer
what the
mess
same
up
team was
dual
about, right?
wield attack?
Yeah.
That was what the same team was about, right?
Yeah. No.
No, fire damage. I
Fire
believe. Yeah.
Save.
I didn't forget. Okay, so these NPCs are running up towards you now, and they're like, "Help! Help!" And you see 6 more magmen behind them. What do? You recognize one as Dorathra, and you recognize the other as Narth, the Lion Shield Coster / Lion's Share in town.
I shoot them.
You shoot them.
The magma.
The magmen, yeah.
Not the NPCs.
They're calling for help.
You know what kind of armor that UC's wearing?
Okay.
Don't
so-
bring attention to us.
Yeah. So you all would have a surprise round.
How far away are they?
They're decently far away. Probably about 45 feet, I would say.
So, what order are we going in?
Same
Okay.
initiative.
Then on my surprise, I say, Hootie, swoop 'em!
Okay. What's that do? Is it just a flyby?
It's a flyby to create a change.
Okay, fantastic. Bond.
Being a kobold, I understand advantage.
Whoa. I'm sorry, 1 second. Do you do any movement?
I do try to position myself in front of people.
Okay. Okay, so but you're already up with Kinian, so are you like bolstering and just like, all right, let's do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the Kinian's closer towards the, I'm like, okay, Kinian, I got this.
And
he steps in front of you. Bond.
I grab a health potion out of my pack and drink it. And I also walk up to the NPCs and say, stand and fight together. These magmen don't stand a chance.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Excellent. Next is Kinian.
Am I able to drink a health potion without rage dropping?
What are the rules
The
on that?
rules on rage is he either has to make an attack or take damage during the turn.
Is it because it's reckless? Right now?
No,
Or
it's
is it
It's
different?
rage.
Oh, really? Okay.
You have to constantly be in the midst of things as you're raging.
I got you.
Punch yourself. Punch yourself with the healing potion.
Couldn't you chug a potion? Couldn't you chug the potion and throw the bottle at him?
I like it. So you could do that if you'd like.
It's an object interaction.
Yeah.
action.
Sure.
Ben?
Yeah, that's Ben.
I like the idea.
He's a hope of inspiration.
They're weak to glass, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
They're weak to glass staffs.
I'll do that.
It worked for that.
Alright, this dice is better than the other two. It's 6 back. And I will throw
Yeah.
the bottle.
Recklessly.
Yeah.
Be fun if I could bottle throw.
It does 1 point of damage. It's 2-0.
15 on the die, so let's just say I have
Yep.
a strength from 19.
Yep, that hits.
D4.
A D4? No. It'll be.
It melts into the
What's your what? It's improvised, so you don't add your modifier. Yeah. So you throw it, and one of the magmen catch it and puts it in his mouth, and it just starts to melt into this drool.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
He's got rabies!
Oh shit.
They said they were weak against glass.
Manette.
Must be magic
So
glass.
I've got advantage from Booty.
Yeah.
Cool, because that wasn't great. 21 to hit.
Oh,
yeah, 21 hits.
Because he already had advantage, so we can have that.
He already rolled.
Oh.
No, I'm saying Kinian probably was attacking one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Why would he have double advantage?
23.
23 damage. Okay. Dead.
Well, they're weak to lead.
Yes.
We're figuring these guys out.
Nice. That it drops and explodes. Next is them.
Surprise round?
Oh right. Tin, your turn.
Okay. There's 3 left? 4 left?
5.
There's 5 left. I'll do guiding bolt on whoever's closest.
Okay.
Or not, because that's an 11 to hit.
Misses. Yep. Your NPC allies, they draw their weapons and they turn, bolstered by the words of Bond, and they charge into battle. Narth attacks with his short sword, runs up and attacks at a 7 plus 4 is 12? No, 11. And misses. And he uses his bonus action to disengage and run back. Next is Darathra, and she runs forward and with her greatsword attacks the nearest magman. at a 15, which is going to hit. And she deals unknown amounts of damage. Okay. And then she attacks again. And that is going to hit as well. The second strike glances off of the Magman, not doing as much as... Alright. Next is Keo.
So how far are they off?
From you?
Yeah.
They're about...
They didn't move that round, did
No,
but
they
just
didn't have a chance.
How far are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, they're about 20-ish feet from you guys.
20-ish feet.
Yeah, because you're up front.
Okay. So I sheath my dagger.
Uh-huh.
And I run up with my
Your staff?
staff above my head.
Yep.
And I strike down at the one that is next to Doratha.
Okay.
And since she is adjacent and its enemy, I have advantage. And you said it's cloudy and dark.
Yep.
So a lot nicer out. So I smack at her. So 14 plus 7
Hits.
hits. D8. 7 plus 4.
From a magical
11.
weapon, right?
Well, I don't know if it counts as a magic weapon.
The glass staff?
The glass
It's
staff.
magical. I don't know if it counts as a magic weapon.
Oh, okay. 11 though?
Yeah, it's 11.
Okay. It's dead. Even with half damage. Alright.
I don't know if it's like a +0 weapon. Or...
Yeah. I'm not sure. Deck save.
Dex save. Dex save for days. So 16 good enough?
A 16 is good enough.
Good
And
enough.
Dorathra dodges it as well. You both take 5 points of damage.
Relights my fire.
Next is Bond.
There are magnum things left.
Yep, 4.
Woo! I run up to the nearest one.
Okay.
Quarterstaff, smack, smack! Well, one will probably hit. 21 and
Yep.
7.
Nope.
We're weak to quarterstaffs.
Yep.
They are. 6 bludgeoning, 1 poison.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kick at it. No, it seems unwise. For a 22.
22 hits.
For 8 bludgeoning damage.
8. Alrighty. It looks rough. This is a lot like your monk training, and you don't take damage from the heat because your strike is so quick.
Guys, figured it out. Don't touch him.
Don't touch him long. Next is Gideon.
Marching in
Yeah.
recklessly. Going after one that you just kicked.
Okay.
I will attempt to style the beast. 9.
9. Dead. Deck saves from you two, please.
14.
14. Yep.
9.
9. No. All right.
Too busy gloating about my fancy footwork.
Vaughn, you take 8 points of damage, and Kinian 4 plus whatever, minus whatever you've got for rage.
I turn to the next closest one.
Yep.
Bring the axe down hard. Yeah, that's gonna hit. 16.
Yep.
Here we go. 14.
Dead. Whoop.
So is there 2 left now?
There is 2 left now. Deck save, please.
Quit taking that ginkgo, man. 11.
11. You just narrowly make it. You take 5 points of damage. All right, there is 2 left.
5 even with the save.
Well, yeah, it's 2d6, and I rolled 2 5s.
Oh, well done.
There's 2 left. Matt?
Shoot one.
All right.
12.
12 misses. Just narrowly.
Or does it?
Or does it?
Or was it not actually a turn?
The Magman wade into battle.
I back up, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you've moved forward yet, so they're still about 40-ish away from you. They wade into battle, one on Kenyon and one on Bon. Kenyon, he strikes at you at a 13, which is going to miss, and Bon, the one grabs at
Roll
you.
again.
What?
They have advantage on me.
Oh, that's right. We'll use that roll then, and so it swipes at you, and when it does, it misses and stumbles forward. You'll have advantage on your next attack. Bon, it's going to hit you.
Sorry, Bon. It's not your miss.
And you take 5 points of fire damage, and your robes are on fire, or whatever you wear.
Yep.
Tim, your turn.
What?
The one that was at Bon,
Yep.
I will try Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit, yes.
18 damage.
My dice rolled max damage
Nice.
for her.
Nice.
So.
I like borrowing your dice.
Dead. Bon, make a saving throw, please, the dex.
I attacked the one that was
Oh.
at you.
I'm like, what? 15.
Yep, you're fine. Okay.
I mean,
Well, yeah. You don't take the max amount of damage they deal. You take 3 damage. All right. Narth is going to dive into combat with the one around Kenyon. He attacks with advantage, which he direly needed, and he hits for undisclosed amount of damage. It looks rough. Darathra, shaking off the slag from the previous Magman death, runs up and attacks the final Magman. And her first attack hits and fells it, and it explodes. Dex save, please. Nice. 2 points of damage if you succeed. Okay, fantastic. And they both succeed. And they take 2 points. Alright, so your turn would come up before theirs, so you're on fire.
Take my probably half empty water skin and
Yep. And shake it on you. Okay. The flames are doused before they can do any real damage to you. Your clothes are tattered and burned.
I totally going to pull the first file out of the pack, which would have been perfume.
Perfume's nicely flammable.
Yeah.
I was just gonna make a table and roll.
I sit down and immediately start meditating for peace of mind.
Yeah, Narth and Darathra are both kind of like one. Narth has got like his hands on his knees and is like breathing deeply.
Like winded?
What's that?
Like he's
Like he's winded. He definitely isn't used to this kind of activity, and he just ran a pretty long ways. He's pretty tired.
just tired, not injured.
He is slightly injured, but not seriously injured. He's got, like burns on him from the lava. Darathra has her hands on her hips and looks kind of winded as well, but is powering right through it. She says, after you've taken your rest, come see me for dinner. I'm gonna go take care of the rest of the town. Maybe we can round up what orcs are left and dispose of them. If you guys have any magical powers to help put out the town, that'd be fantastic.
Of course I would.
I can use firebolts to help backburn.
To backburn? Fight fire with fire?
Well, yeah, so like burn away from things that aren't burnt.
Actually, that'd be fantastic. If you wanted, so you guys will have about 8 hours until dinner. And if you want to spend most of that time doing that, that would actually help because this is all farming land, and it's been particularly dry for this area.
That's the only thing I can really do.
Yeah.
So I whistle to my dog supper. I go,
Okay.
animal handling. 14 good enough to income?
Yeah.
All right. And so I get on there and we start helping out the farmers, which I imagine farmers would understand.
Oh, yes.
With field preparation.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm smart enough to come up with that idea.
Yep. Kinian.
I approach Narth
Okay.
and ask him if I can hit up his shop for a water skin while picking up my shield.
Yeah.
And ask him if he has knows any farmers in the area that actively use irrigation that we can use their equipment to try to move some of the water from the wells.
Oh, sure. He kind of looks up at you with sweat pouring down his brow, and he says, half orc, just take it. I'm not even going to charge you for it. As far as irrigation goes, there's a couple farmsteads south of town that have been drawing off of the pond. You could probably get some bit of water there. I bet you we've got barrels of water there. I've already instructed some of my shop help to get what barrels we can to the important buildings, as we had barrels of water. Yeah. So
I stay low.
Okay.
And approach his shop, grab what I need.
Okay.
And does anybody want to come with me to the farmlands to try to load up a cart with barrels of water?
I'll come with you. And while we're out and about with our barrels of water, I'll use my elemental attunement to shift the water around to where we need it to go, as well as blow the fire inward, prevent spreading.
Nice. Sweet. Very cool. Did Minette or Tin want to do anything other than like normal help or anything
Just
like that?
normal help.
Okay. What you can.
So you're pretty quick, right?
Mhm.
Like you move around quickly. I'm going to cast Long Strider on him, so his movement speed is increased by 10 feet.
Awesome.
To keep up with him.
So I'll be 50 feet then.
Nice.
You can naturally move 40. We move
Yeah.
the same way.
I'm a bard. At level 5, I got faster. But it's alright, because I'll be
Still
hauling
make it.
barrels.
That's still good. Yeah.
It lasts an
barrels.
hour.
Yep.
So.
Very cool.
I still have a few spell slots where I could heal some villagers. That
Oh,
I
sure.
wanted.
Yeah. In the town center.
Or allies as they're.
Well,
Yeah.
before you run off, I will cast a healing spell on you.
He needs bad too.
I need
You?
to.
I got 11 hit points. He's got 4, I think.
Yeah.
I have no more rages.
Each one of those splashes, he's like, damn it.
Alright, I'll just do mass healing word.
Excellent.
But yeah,
So
then I'll
before-
use the rest of mine to heal.
Before everybody departs, then Tin says a quick prayer to Lathander.
Oh, well, if it's a quick thing,
Yeah.
I'm going
5
to.
hit points for you two. Well, and everyone
That's
else.
mass,
everyone's-
Anybody who
Yeah,
can
sorry.
use it, 5 hit points.
So
Yeah.
I'm actually going to hand you off my healer's kit
Okay.
at 8 charges.
I used to
Could be expended on
all
you.
my potions that fight.
Nice.
I know.
That way. So,
All right, so
I guess I can just say I don't have a healer's kit anymore because I'm sure that would be used up.
after a very long day of work, I need Kinian and Bon to make Constitution saving throws, please.
For that exhaustion.
Keo.
Things are looking up.
They both rolled 3.
Oh, God.
9.
That's
Yep.
4 for me.
Yep, so you both feel extremely tired. You have 1 level of exhaustion, which means you've got disadvantage on ability checks, basically. I believe that goes away after a long rest.
One long rest will get rid of. Yeah, you remove 1 level for 1 rest.
Yep. Keo, everything goes very smoothly. If you would roll me a Arcana check real quick. This is just more of a ability to do what you need to. Yeah.
Use your magic.
Yep. You spend the inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spend the inspiration.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
Originally it was a 5, which would have been a 9, but now it's a 22.
Nice. Yeah. You are like
Saving
you are
people
precision safety, like creating the fire line and all that stuff. The fire does spread, and what you do actually does save some of the surrounding
my unseen
farms.
servant digging trenches and
Yeah.
mage handing away brush. And
Some of the
cool stuff.
some of the outside, like the stable hands and the farmers and stuff like that, are starting to make their way in after about an hour. The homes that weren't affected they're all starting to dig trenches, just to get containment on this town. The town is packed together kind of tightly, so the efforts of Minette and Tin, what you guys are able to do with the water that Bon and Kinian provide, you guys are able to save most of the buildings in the area from completely burning down. Some of them are pretty much just husks now, but there's at least some semblance of a town here. Well done. So, the Dirty Dozen, or the 12, as they call them in town, they cleaned up the last of the orcs before you guys started helping the town, and they're starting to make their way through the dead and make sure that everybody is dead. Coup de grace, whoever might be left.
Even the villagers? No!
Oh God!
No mercy.
They don't seem to be pulling anything off of the orcs as far as like any loot or anything like that. You also notice the Magmen don't have any loot as well. One person walks up to Minette with just a sack of coins and says, "The Lord Protector told me to give you this. We pulled them off the Orogs. It's quite a hefty amount of change, and this sack is like bigger than a softball. It is a lot of coinage, and it's hefty."
Drop it in the bag hole.
What's that?
I drop it in my bag hole. Made one.
Oh yeah, that was his first item. So you later on, when you count this for mule purposes, you get a mixed bag, mostly of coppers, 34 gold pieces. All right, so yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, before you even goes.
Yeah, I know. It was.
Hopes were dashed that day.
It was
He
like,
went to the bank and exchanged all that just to make it look nice.
he's playing the exchange rate game and trading down. And
It's all pennies.
yeah.
I don't want that shit.
3,400.
So after everything's settled down You guys go back and loot the giants, and what you find is those 2 bent rods that the female was holding, and they are giving off like a magical aura.
I identified them.
Yep. These are rods of the Vanandad. These rods are, as you understand it, used to find pieces of a construct that once existed, and from what you know from the magical, what do you call it? It is magic that you don't understand. It is ancient magic that, as far as you understand, doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Okay. It was lost in the weave.
Yes. You also find a ruby pendant, which you estimate to be about 750 gold pieces. You also find a 3-foot tall idol of it looks like a fire giant. Tin, would you make a religion check for me, please?
It's not
Not so
actually a
high.
giant. It's just a guy who looks
8.
like a giant.
An 8.
So it's nothing like
Yeah,
underrated.
you don't recognize it as anything. You seem it odd that they're walking around with a statue that doesn't resemble one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
What about 9?
No.
Religion?
So
Is it something I may have seen on my travels?
no. You also find a 5-pound bag of salt, which is 15 copper pieces, an iron pot. This is all just like coming out of one of the giant's bags. He's got like a sack or a pouch that hangs off of his hip, and this is what's coming out. An iron pot, which is worth 2 gold pieces, and 6 dragon's scales. They're gold. Dibs, yeah.
Can I have the iron pot?
Actually, I slapped the corpse of the giant and was like, "Tell me about my father!"
Nice.
Dang.
Iron pot layers.
They actually take the scales.
I don't know. Are they considered treasure?
They're probably pretty valuable.
They can be treasure, or they can be like a key item for you. So, what would your character do?
Actually, I'm going to compare the scales to my scale
Okay.
that I have.
Okay.
That's a gold dragon scale.
Do
Okay.
probably an investigation.
Investigation.
Yep.
And I'm going to do everything I can to try and be right on this, to the best of my ability. Which is
It was almost a 16.
So a 7.
A 7. From what you can tell, they kind of look the same. You can't confirm or deny. You don't have like the solid
I
the
can't
solid
tell
feeling.
Scales.
Yeah.
Versus scales. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know if this is a similar family to yours or just another gold dragon, but
Or even the same dragon.
I
yeah.
could take a look.
Yeah.
If you'd like.
Yeah. I will sheepishly ask. That's it.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, before we sell this stuff off, I think they might have my dad.
Oh.
10.
10. You
I'm not familiar with dragon scales.
Yeah. They all look the same to you.
I would ask that we hold on to them until we
I'm
can
okay
confirm.
with that. I don't know about
Okay.
you guys.
Character motivation.
You don't care that.
My character doesn't care about dragon scales, other than if they're worth anything.
Well,
Okay.
They might be worth
that's the
something.
thing.
Yeah.
That's
They're
so.
worth something.
Yeah.
Manette, would you roll me a perception check, please?
By rules, that's 10 because that's my passive.
Okay. So, yeah, you start looking like you're just kind of observing the area as you guys are picking through the bodies, and you're like, I can make something out of what's here. Like you've got this sensation that you might have the components to make a belt of strength.
I would like to gather said components.
Can't imagine why.
It will take time, I presume, to
Yes.
actually construct it. But
Yes. So, what you have is you have the components for a fire giant's belt of strength. And it would take 20 downtime, which you can pick at as you're traveling and stuff like that. Hey everybody, it's Alan, your DM, and I wanted to say thank you from the cast and crew for listening to Roll with Advantage. We really appreciate it. If you feel like you want to support the podcast or even want to get on the podcast in all sorts of different ways, go ahead and check us out at Patreon, patreon.com/rollwithadvantage. We've got all sorts of different support structures that have got fun little things for each of the levels. If you can't support monetarily, comments and subscriptions go a very long ways. So if you could comment in iTunes or on YouTube, that would help out the podcast so much. We also love to interact with our fans. If you use the hashtag #RollWithAdvantage on Twitter, or you can post in our subreddit, we will be happy to engage with you guys. It's a super fun way to get to know some of us, and you get to ask questions about your favorite characters, or about the world, what's going on in the background, stuff like that. We also want to say a big thank you for Incompetech.com and BattleBards for letting us use their music and sound effects. They do a fantastic job, and I highly suggest you guys go check them out. Just beautiful work from everybody there. For a full list of the pieces we use, go ahead and check out the description, and you'll find it there. So, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye!